Thank you FishPRO for sending us this free camera for testing. This is their brand new design. Essentially what the design of this is, and it's pretty cool, is for ice shacks. As you can tell, there's virtually nothing here. You have your camera, which is 1080p, which is an absolute bonus. This is all this is. It comes with a 66 foot length cord and obviously the 110 plug-in. So it gets rid of batteries entirely. The whole idea is if you have an ice shack, you're usually 9% of the time you're gonna be running a generator 9 times out of 10. Or 90% of the time. Oh God. And we have to be more serious. Now getting back on topic. If you have your own ice shack, you're gonna have your TVs. Most people do. 20, 30-inch ones. There's always TVs hanging around, even if you don't have one, just to hook one up in your shack. And the majority now are 1080. It's hard to find a TV that's not 1080 now. So you're gonna get the full resolution. This is a 1080 camera, and you're gonna have a 1080 screen. The size is gonna be up to you. It's super easy to use, easy to hook up, and it's kind of universal. Now, 2 more things before I forget. This will work with the old RCA cables. Remember the yellow, the white, and the red. Yellow was video. Red and white were left and right on the audio. So if you have an older TV which may be sitting in the garage somewhere that you can't use, you can still use it for this. So they got the old output on this. So that's kind of cool. Another thing, FishPRO has an aluminum panner. It's corrosion resistant since the whole idea is aluminum and it's going to be a lot lighter. This works for a 6-inch hole and an 8-inch hole. I mean, the whole purpose of this part is just to run this over the hole to run the camera. But if you have the other version cameras through FishPRO, you can screw it on top and you're good to go. So a quick rundown, this is going to be your 110 plug-in, obviously right here. And this is going to be your camera. It's super lightweight, easy to handle. It doesn't take up much space at all. And if you look in the front, it has right here, this is going to be your HDMI cord. That's the old RCA plug-in, what I was telling you guys early. And the one side over here, you gotta look, this is 720 and 1080. You just flip the switch left and right to do that. Analog, HD, and audio video. So you're going to leave it on HD for the setting that we're using today with the HDMI cord. And the back here is very straightforward. Every hole is labeled, which is kind of nice. You can plug it in the right hole. You're not going to miss. I promise. Everything is labeled. Easy to do. Pretty self-explanatory right here. This is going to be for your video, which is going to be your camera right here that we plug in. And this is going to be the power outlet to the camera as well, right here. And then the 110 plug-in is going to go right here to the wall. And we're going to plug this in right here. And the HDMI is going to go from here to the TV. And this here is the panner. All the buttons are in the front, on and off, left and right with the control to move your camera. And this is the top. If you have the other camera, you screw it in right here. And you adjust the ball for the size or the position of the top display. So now we got all of our gear here. We're just going to set this up. Just like that. And you guys don't need to see the full details of me plugging this in. It's kind of a waste of time. You get your TV. We'll plug it into the back. HDMI cord, high definition multimedia interface. That's what it stands for. And we're going to plug this in the back of here. Simply take the cord, throw the garbage away. Plug that in the power. And we should have signal. Oops, there we go. HDMI cord was loose. There we go. And now this is a 1080p camera. This is a 23-inch. So it gives you kind of an idea. We're going to set this up too since we're here. You guys can check my garage out. I like it. I like it. It's actually pretty clean here. It may not look like it, but this is an organized mess, so nobody judge me. And that is our insulated ceiling. Look at that. Look at that. So there you go. There you go. You guys can kind of check that out for a second. And what we're going to do, I'm just going to show you how this works. Actually, there's no point. What is the point? It sits in here. It's going to hang too low anyways. It's just going to hit the table. There's no point in doing that at all. But this is what you do when it's on. Never actually gave you a demo. This way goes right. And that way goes left. So you can have this above your hole. You can be sitting in your couch, drinking your bevies, using the remote, catching fish, watching fish on the big screen. So it gives you a pretty cool idea. If you guys want to see a video on this actual camera in use, I highly recommend it. We did it last year. It's the same camera, just different model camera, but it's a full version one with the display. I'll leave a link for this video. You can check this out right now because we do not have ice yet. I can't go out and use this. And if you guys want to see a video on this panner, if you want to check it out, if you're interested, I'll leave a link for that. And I hope you guys like this. And disclaimer, I've used this camera as much as you guys have just seen. So long term, no idea yet. It may or may not last. We shall see. We'll do a review throughout the year and just keep testing it. Pretty freaking sick. Thanks a lot. See you guys in the next one. Subscribe.